Morning everybody, it's 4:30 AM, you heard it, in the AM on Saturday 31st of May. I've got a bit of insomnia these days. I don't sleep too well after 4 in the morning, I just keep waking up. And there's nothing on my mind, I don't have any stress in my life. I just hear the birds singing. When the sun comes up, it kind of brings on a little bit of hay fever, and I just end up lying there wishing I was going fishing, so I just decided to go fishing. Why wouldn't you? I mean, I think the fish will still be in their beds, but I'm hoping to wake up a few. So I thought there's no place I'd rather be than down here. It's 11 degrees, it's raining, it's overcast. It's meant to be quite warm today. I had the day on the river yesterday on a new stretch I'd never fished before with two people that had fished, but they'd never really river fished for trout. And my friend Jerry said, do you fancy coming out and we'll have a day out? So we did, and I'll put a little clip in. We caught some fish, we learnt to Euro nymph. We had a fabulous day and good company. Grace and Fergus did a great job and had probably about 30 fish between them, and did a great job on their own, going away and searching the river and catching trout. Nothing spectacular, but there was a few fish lost. Oh!
Came off.
Oh!
Oh.
Nice. Well done. Come on. Perfect. Here we go.
Tight. Just yeah. Keep its head up. There we go.
He's so cute.
Yeah, well done. Well done.
I felt it and I was like, yep.
I'm having you.
I was like, get it in the air. Get it as tight as I physically can get it. I was like, you're not bloody coming off.
Oh, well done.
Woo!
So I thought I'd come down today and get a few hours before I head back and get on with the day. Okay, I just tied my leader. I've got 4.5 feet of 4 pound monofilament. On the top dropper I've got this thing, I have no idea what it is. It's got quite a lot of hackle for movement, I like that on the top dropper. And a bit of a red body. I must have bought that somewhere, don't know what it is, never used it before. We'll see how it goes. It'll be a good caddis pattern I suppose. And on the point I've got my baby pink caddis. It's green, sparkly, and a baby pink bead. It's probably a 3mm bead. So I'm just going to get in the river here and wade up. I'm not going to go anywhere treacherous because it is 4:30 in the morning and I'm kind of sleepy, but yeah, let's see how it goes. I never even got a cup of coffee this morning. I'm not going to keep talking about coffee, but oh god, I could really murder one. I just had to sneak out of the house without waking everybody up. Getting the dog all riled up. So I'm just fishing like I normally would. I'm not doing anything spectacular. Just searching out this run. Oh, there we go. A little fish, I think that's a smolt. Oh no, it's a little par, a little brownie. I'm not doing anything different or spectacular. I'm just wanting to get into a rhythm and get this fished. As I say, yesterday I had a great day. Sort of teaching people how to Euro nymph, but finding the words when you can see what they're doing wrong, but you just can't get to explain it how they're fishing the flies, and you know, leading them through and keeping their sighter tight and watching for takes. But when they got it, it was just fabulous to watch. I got really excited, just putting them in the right place where I knew that there would be a fish, and hoping that they would manage to hook up. And they did hook up on loads of fish. It was fantastic. It was just such a shame that they didn't run into any of the big ones, because they fished it really nicely. But yeah, it's a difficult gig, that, teaching somebody who's the concept of Euro nymphing, because it's not really like normal fly fishing. I can't believe I'm so chirpy at 4:30 in the morning. My eyes are stinging and I'm absolutely knackered, but I can't even remember if that fish took the point of the dropper fly. Not that it really matters, but I should have paid attention. Looks like there's a little bit more water in the river. It has been raining on and off, but certainly it's quite murky. So I put that baby pink caddis bead on just so it can get seen a little bit more. But definitely feels like there's a little bit more water in, not a huge amount, but anyway, you lot are probably still in your bed, so I'll keep my voice down. Don't want to wake you up. Don't worry about me, I just kind of sleep. No, it's fine. I hope some of you are up and fishing, or going fishing, or excited about fishing because it's the weekend. Magic. Magic. A little bit of a break behind this submerged rock, yeah. Try in here. Even the ducks over there are still sleeping. They're like, look at that twat over there fishing at 4:30 in the morning. Oh no, I'm not listening to them, so I'll just keep fishing. Keep my head down. Nothing yet. So I'll just reverse back and fish this near side up. It's been a bit of a changeable weather yesterday. A bit of low pressure came through, it was colder. The temperature never really got up that high. Today there's obviously some rain coming through, so I don't know if the fish will be in the same place or if they'll be sulking a wee bit, so I don't really care if I don't catch anything, I just want to be out. It's really starting to rain now. I'm just fishing quite fast and moving quite fast up until I get to the head of this run. That's where have been for the last few weeks, but we'll see. There's a wee bit of a break here behind this rock. Yeah, looked very nice. Oh, it's a cracker. Looks like a lovely spot for a fish to sit at 4:30 in the morning. Oh, the drag set a bit high. You're quite acrobatic, mister. Just let him tire himself out there. Oh, he's tied up in weed. There's so much of it here. Oh, hope he's off. Yeah. Well, it was nice to have met him for a short time. Right. Joking. I should have had that fish and just sleepy, not really on the ball. Don't feel I'm fishing particularly well either. No, I didn't feel I fished that particularly well, but I got a fish where I thought I could be. Didn't play it very well, but we'll just keep moving. Right, I was going to move to quite a technical bit of river to fish, but I don't think that's wise. I'm just going to come back down to the bottom of this long run. You can see the stone sticking out the water up there where I hooked that fish. I'm just going to not do anything fancy and just fish this up. This is a bit slow, but I'm just going to fish all this water up and then head back home and get a coffee. It's pouring down with rain. Still got the same flies on, but I've reduced my dropper, just shortened it a little bit because the flies were starting to helicopter around each other and get a bit, not tangled, just twisted. So yeah, I've just shortened the leader. It's maybe about 2 inches long now. Oh, yes. Oh, that deserved to get away because my sighter had stopped for about 25 minutes before I realised the fish was on. I was just looking at the sighter going, oh, that's stopped. Oh dear. Don't go fishing when you're tired, folks. It's just not cool. That was just a wee fish, about not even half a pound. But one thing I did notice from showing people how to Euro nymph yesterday was I really love this style of fishing. People say it's boring and there's no skill in it and it's not really fly fishing. I don't really care. I don't really know what it is. I don't really care what it is. I don't need to label it under fly fishing or, I don't care if it's not for the purists out there who love a dry fly. It is super exciting. And when you're fishing a bit where you can't see the fish, but you know that there's going to be a fish sitting there and it all comes together. Like my last video, the last one that I released, in fact I released it yesterday, So that would have been Friday. That I lose a fish in the weeds, a nice fish, but I knew where that fish would be sitting, and I fished it and hooked it. I don't need to catch it, but it's just the fact that I've tricked it into taking. I'm starting to understand where they sit, and it was quite a subtle place. It was right up against the stones on the far bank in a little deep channel. Oh. Sorry, fish. It was a bit of an over-exuberant strike. Right, I'm going to pay attention to which fly this is taking. That's the point fly. Now, the most observant amongst you will notice that I've retied my leader when I started today, and I thought it was about 4.5 feet because that's what I usually like. This is more like 3 feet. But I'm not going to change it. This is still helicoptering around. I'm not, my hands are too wet. I'm not going to get involved in retying, and it is what it is. So yeah, I'm not going to be able to, hit the bottom of some of these pools, but I don't really want to. I can't even see that sight of there. So yeah, my leader could do with being a little bit longer. My tippet. And this all comes back to being a lazy angler. I spoke about that in one of my very first videos. I'm sure there's of you out there who would have stopped and been horrified that my leader was 1.5 feet shorter than I thought it was, and would have changed it, but and taken out that knot. But no, I'll just fish as it is. Fish this run and then head home. Just all learning points. I'm learning something every day. I think I might be fishing in the mornings quite a lot, because I get this bout of insomnia every year at this time. So I might call this the Insomnia Sessions, where I don't fish great, but I highlight all the mistakes that I'm making, and hopefully there'll be some learning points in that for you. I think watching somebody make mistakes is sometimes as good as watching people doing it right, or watching people highlight their mistakes. Yeah. So this is the Insomnia Sessions episode 1. Oh, that was a take. Episode 1, season 1. And I think we'll class anything Insomnia Session wise, because I do get up at, this time. Like tomorrow I'm up at this time deliberately, because I'm controlling for a competition down in the River Tummel. I'm not fishing in it, I'm controlling in it. But I think Insomnia Sessions would have to be the sort of stipulation would be that I haven't had coffee before I'm fishing. An impromptu session where I haven't had coffee, that's the two criteria. And I speak shite continually because I'm knackered. That leader is awful. It's really bad. I'm embarrassed.